Well, happy 42nd birthday to my favorite rapper of all time, Yo Gotti. Celebrated his birthday with style and grace, had an all-black party in Florida, and it looks like his new lady, Angela Simmons, copped Yo Gotti a Tesla. What do you buy a guy that has a lot? You try to give him something that he ain't never had. A Tesla as a gift from Angela Simmons to Yo Gotti. Man, it's crazy what them DMs can do. This all started with Gotti dropping a record down in the DMs and said he just followed Angela. Man, I got a crush on Angela. Now Angela's buying him Teslas for his birthday, man. That is a crazy turnaround for Yo Gotti. We taking this 3-1 deficit that he's overcame. Shout out to Gotti. Well, Yo Gotti has another birthday wish outside of the Tesla that his girlfriend bought him. He is looking to get one of his artists, 42 Dugg, home. For those who don't know, Yo Gotti and Lil Baby co-signed Detroit's own 42 Dugg a couple years ago. So how this all went left for Dugg was back in 2020, he was arrested on a federal gun probe. He was convicted of being a felon in possession of a firearm. He was sentenced to 6 months in a West Virginia prison camp. But 42 was lit at the time. He had that record with Lil Baby. Yeah. He was paid. He never showed up to serve his time, which caused the federal agents to go get him, and they caught him at the airport in Detroit last May. Now, since then, 42 Dugg has been transferred to an Atlanta prison. He's now been given an additional 1-year sentence after he pled guilty in March for failure to surrender for a sentence. And now he's kind of stuck in Atlanta, and he's claiming the conditions are just unbearable for himself. 42 said this from prison. This is on his Instagram account. He said, "Let me update y'all on what's really going on. Atlanta U.S. Marshals trying to keep me from going home. I was supposed to get out October 14th of last year. They illegally held me without reasoning because they felt my federal judge in Detroit shouldn't have given me a bond. I let that slide. Then after I got sentenced, one of them told me that he's not sending me to a prison. He gonna make me do the time in a county jail, which is 10 times worse. Then he had the nerve to tell me he knows where I live. I'm in jail for going to the gun range, dropping dirty, I'm assuming piss, and failure to appear. I didn't steal from nobody. I didn't hurt nobody. They handling me crazy. Man, I'm in this bitch heating my food up with the water from this nasty shower. They don't even give us hot water to heat our food. Ain't no microwave. I can't get no visits from my family or nothing. I'm sure they gonna do some more illegal-ish, but what I supposed to just die in this thing for a probation violation?" He went on to say they raided my stuff last night at 3. I guess they raided his cell. They taking me to war. I need Johnny Cochran, little cousin or something. It's on the floor in this bitch. So that led Yo Gotti to put his birthday party on pause, to let it be known that if there's anybody out there that can get Dugg out, said, I got $2 million for a lawyer that can get him out early. That's all I want for my birthday. Free Dugg. Gotti trying to get that ROI. He invested a lot of money. I'm sure Lil Baby did in Dougie, and he trying to get him home because I'm sure Dugg was becoming a cash cow for CMG and probably for PF as well. Like, this dude had some records. Let's not forget, before Dugg went in, he was one of the hotter rappers in the country, definitely in that top 10, top 15 range. And unfortunately, it was kind of paused. A lot of people were asking me about what was going on with Dugg, and I hadn't taken the time to really make a video about everything that's going on with him and his status. But there you go. He's currently, I guess, now in Atlanta County Jail is what he's calling it. And he's claiming that he has been handled very fiercely and unfairly. He's claiming that, you know, look, this is all stemming from, you know, me dropping some dirty piss, failure to appear when I was initially supposed to surrender. And he feels like a judge is now taking it personal with him and trying to make it as hard as possible on him as he does this next year. So Gotti's trying to say, yo, if you got, I ain't even trying to act like my dog ain't do nothing dumb, but if I can find anybody out there that can get this dude out, look, this is all about what you can prove and what you can't prove. If there's a lawyer out there that can figure this out, I got $2 million for you, period. Go get that bread. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, and support. It's what your boy will never take for granted. Again, happy born day to my favorite rapper, Yo Gotti. Be nice to get some passes to that birthday bash that you do down there in the hometown this year. That would be nice. I'm out.